Okay, so now we're ready to do part 2 of the 69 June sales, but I see, sorry, excuse me, but I see one mistake here, that this was our first chart, so I should have had a 1 here. So if you've got the wrong one like me, then change yours, have a 1 there, and here we should have had chart 2. All right, so I fixed that to a 2. Now, something else I want to show you that I did, and I want you to pay attention here, is that I went to File Print, and I was putting on my headers and footers, which I will expect you to do. So here I put the landscape as we've always done, and I sized mine down to 89% because I wanted all of these formulas and everything to be on the one sheet. I didn't want 2 sheets there. So I sized it down to 89%. And then my chart fit in here very well. As you can see, just made it. And then on page 2 was our second chart. So when you go to do yours, please make sure that you have it fitting down on 2 sheets only. And I want all of this data on 1 sheet. All right, so you know how to do that. I'm not going back to do that with you. You can do that. All right, so now our next task is that we are supposed to go to Word, and we need to open up the one. Now, note that it says 69 Carpet Sales Memo. Make sure you use that one. So I'm going to go to Word, and I've already opened up mine, and it says 69 Carpet Sales Memo. All right, I want to go File, Save As, and note it's a Word doc, okay? And of course, I want to save it in my folder. So I want to go to Browse, and I want to go to my U drive, Desktop Publishing. I want to go to Charts. We're still saving it in the same folder. Note you can see nothing here now. Why? Because all the other files were Excel files. What is this? This is a Word doc. So I'm still going to do the same thing. Click in my file name, press Home, and type my first name and type the current date for myself, okay? And you type your current date, and today isn't the 13th, today is the 17th for me. All right, and press Enter. So now I have it saved. All right, I put this in for you so that you didn't have to do it. I just put this name in, John Bradford. Now, from your name. So put in your name. All right, June sales is good. Now, the date here, I put it in to come up automatically because when you put it up, you got the current date on it. But now I want you to select it, and we're going to go to Insert, Date and Time, and I want you to take the third date, but to make sure it does not say Update automatically. Okay, so make sure there's no check mark there. All right, so now it's permanent text, and it's like a letter. It can be used in a court of law, therefore it needs the permanent text. So make sure you've got permanent text. And then I wrote a little paragraph. I've put together several charts to help you improve our inventory. Here's a chart comparing the sales of various carpet types during the 4 weeks in June. And I say place chart here. Okay, so we want to take those words out. We don't need to have those there. That's just for you to know where it goes. All right, so I'm going to go Control S to save, and you know, save every 3 minutes. All right, now we're going to go back to Excel. We're going to click on this chart, and we're going to go Control C. But when we paste it, okay, we're going to go back to Word, and we want to go to Home tab. We want to go to the drop down arrow for paste, and you want to say Paste Special. This is the first time you've been here. Sorry there, another video cut in on me. But anyways, we want to make sure we choose Microsoft Excel Chart Object. Okay, Microsoft Excel Chart Object. Now, if we paste it, that means it's embedded. It's just an object, and we can use it like that. But I want it to have a link, meaning that if we make a change in Excel, then it will automatically change our chart. All right, so we're going to say paste link. So Microsoft Excel Chart Object, paste link. And it's going to come in huge, okay? So grab your fill handle and drag up for quite a ways. Now, when you put an object in like this, you can't drag it or move it. All you can do is go Control E for center to center it, go Control right to put it on the right hand side, go Control L to put it on the left hand side. And I want it in the center, so go Control E. And that's all you can do, okay? But the other beauty about it, watch now, we have a link. If I double click, I go back to my original. Now, if I go to my gradient fill, let's do the floor. So I'm going to go to Format, and I want to format the floor. So I want to go get the floor. And you said, Lee, you should have had a different color on the floor. So, okay, how be I put orange on the floor? Well, it kind of looks ugly, but I think I can choose a better color than that. Let's go with the blue. There. We can put a blue floor. Now, I'm going to click on here. I'm going to save my work. And I'm going to go back to Word. Now, does anything show? It doesn't, right? The floor is still purple. But press Function key F9. Function key F9. And now I should have a blue floor. So you see that every time you can make a change, in Excel, it will update in Word. And that's what it means by the link. Now, I also could have said update link, right click and update link, but I want you to learn F9 because it comes in very, very handy. All right, so that's our first chart, so that's good. And go Control S to save. Now, we're going to do it again. We're going to go back to Excel, okay, and I'm going to click on this chart. So the first time, now I'm not going to link it and show you the difference, and then I will come back and link it. All right, so we're going to go Control C to copy. Now we're going to go to Word, and note that I put in here a section break next page so that I can perform a different action on this page. And I've already put in for you Memo 2, John Bradford, page 2, and I'll fix the date in a minute. All right, so and I am expecting you to remember how to do your memos, so this is to be expected. And this chart helps you compare total June sales by carpet type. Place the chart here. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. That was just a guide for you. And now I want to go to Home tab. I want to go to Paste. I want Paste Special. And we want it as a Microsoft Excel chart object, but we're not going to paste a link this time. It's just going to be embedded. Say OK. And once again, it will come in huge. So grab it and size it up, way up. All right, and that's pretty large yet, so I'm going to say size it down a bit. All right, and the same thing says apply. Like if you want to go to the right, go Control R. You want to go to the left, Control L, Control E to go to the center, and I think every one of you know those codes. All right, now watch. I'm going to double click. I went into edit mode here in Word, and this doesn't work well at all, and that's why I did it. Okay, don't even attempt to edit it there. Okay, you're going to crash and everything else. So I'm going to delete it here. I don't want it. Now, this time, let's go back through the process. You're going to pick up your chart, go Control C. Now you're going to go to Word. And remember, here is right where we want to be. Put your cursor always in the place where you want the chart. Okay? And now you're going to go to Paste, Special, but you want Microsoft Excel chart object, and you want to say paste the link. All right, paste the link. And again, as you saw, it came in huge. So size it down, way down, and there you go. This chart helps you compare total June sales by carpet type, and you've got it all there. Let me know if you require any additional data. Okay, the piece I wanted to go back to was here. I want to select this because I want it to be a permanent date. So I want to go to Insert, Date and Time. I want the third date. That's correct, but don't have it update automatically. All right, so it's permanent text. And then make sure you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the setup you need to know. All right, so now let's go to View and let's go to Multiple Pages, and there's your memo. I had this all set up for you, but you could have set up memorandum or however you wanted it. You know how to do the bottom border and type. All right, so that's our memo, and I could have then, by the looks of here, I could have made this, left it larger because I left myself lots of room. Okay, and let me see, I'll make it a little bit larger here. All right, and so on this page, I will do the same. All right, so there we've got the 2 charts, easy to read. Now let's go back to page width, go Control S to save, and now go back to Excel. And so now every time that you make a change, okay, so let's say, let's go with the hooked. Okay, the hooked is 33,000 in week 1. All right, I'm going to say, actually, yeah, I will say 40,000. Okay, so you should be able to see the difference if I put in 40. 1, 2, 3. All right, and did you see the hooked go up to 40,000 on week 1? All right, actually I should make it more so that you can see it. I'll put in 60. Okay, definitely you saw your bar go up here, okay, and your hooked, you saw the piece go larger. Now, let's go to Word, and now we're going to click here, right click, and say Update the link. And did you see it grow? You did. And now let's go here. Now look at this bar, okay, you're going to look at this bar. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to press F9. So I've done it both ways. And now you saw it go up to 60,000. So very nicely, it updated exactly as you wanted. All right, I'm coming back to Excel. I'm going to go back here and put in 33,000. All right, and now it jumped back, this jumped back, right? Let's go to Word. Okay, so now here, watch. On this one, this time I'll right click and I'll say Update Link, and you saw it update. Then if I go down here, this time I'll click here and I'll press F9 and watch your piece of pie, and you saw it change. So very easily, everything always updates. So this is really good. Okay, I'll go back to Word here or Excel here and save it. You go do your headers and footers, get those all done and have that looking good. And I'm going to stop here and then go on to another one of these.